Hey Leo, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into a new read. This is the untold story of your soulmate journey, right? The soulmate, whether you've met them in this time or you have not met them yet. We're going to look deep into this for you. Keep in mind that it's still a general read, so if you want to know further details in regards to you and your own personal soulmate journey, click the link on the description box below. I'll be happy to read for you personally. Leo, I went ahead and I shuffled off camera just because I have quite a large spread in front of me and I didn't want to spend 5 minutes just shuffling on camera. If you know me, you know I always shuffle live, so no hokey pokey with the cards here, right? I'm going to give it to you straightforward. So I'm going to ask a couple of different questions here. This is going to be quite a reading, so just buckle in because there's definitely some stuff here. Last thing is you may see the video glitch. It is my computer. I need to buy a new one. I try to fix it. I can't get it fixed. I just have to get a new computer. So just bear with me. As long as you can hear the message, that's what matters, right? So we have for your person's, your soulmate's past life. And I'm looking to the side because I have my questions on my phone. Their past life. We have creative power. Release your alchemy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Release your alchemical energy into the world. We also have weeping wound. You are not your wounds in action. Excuse me. So Leo, when I look into these energies here, your soulmate, the strongest energy, the strongest message that I'm feeling is that your person was suppressed in a way of not being able to be themselves, not being able to be fully exposed. In their past life, they may have been shunned for their abilities, for their talents. People around them in their community may have not felt that this person was good enough, or may have felt that, hey, this isn't how can I put this? Get a practical job, do something practical with your free time, do something that's hardworking or worthwhile. You know what I mean? This is the energy of your person who may have been very artistic or very creative. And it doesn't have to be necessarily in the sense of I'm painting or drawing pictures, but this could be somebody that was very expressive, right? They may have not been emotionally expressive, but this person was very expressive in visual ways. And I feel like in this lifetime, because I see how I'm looking at all the cards, I'm seeing how it's transferred. I'm seeing how this energy is transferred, Leo. Looking at weeping wound, it's being suppressed, not being able to really express who they are, express their likes, their interests, the things that make them them, the things that fulfills them. It just feels like in the past life, your person was in a time period where creative pursuits or interests weren't something that was, at least in whatever environment they grew up in that past life, it wasn't something that was looked upon. It was something that would have been looked at as, why are you doing that? You shouldn't be doing that. Do something practical, right? And even with your person feeling shunned out by their peers, shunned out by their family, shunned out by people that surround them, it didn't stop their passion. It didn't stop their drive. It didn't stop their motivation to keep creating, to keep dreaming, to keep imagining. Your person is a very visual person. The first song I just heard in Stevie Wonder, Ribbon in the Sky, which I know it's a love song, but I'm just seeing your person just creating endlessly. And that's how their brain was. Your person was very expansive mentally, thoughtfully. Your person was such a creative thinker, very advanced for their time. Very advanced for their time, and people didn't understand that. So your person felt like an outcast, was, downturned by, again, their peers because of being so different, being so unique. So when we move this into present day, it makes sense why there's a lot of repression with your soulmate. And again, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the questions here. When we look at their childhood upbringing, we have harmony and resolution and cut the cords. When I look at their childhood upbringing here, this lets me know that because of their past life, because of feeling shunned out, because of feeling like they couldn't be themselves, or they had to repress who they truly were, hide who they truly were, right? Conceal their true essence. In their childhood, they had this, if you will, a bit of a rebellious streak, right? They wanted harmony and peace for things that they enjoyed and that they loved and things that they wanted. And if they couldn't have those kind of environments or those people around them, right, they would kind of, if you will, get a little antsy or throw a temper tantrum. And I'm talking as a small child right now. And then even as they aged, they didn't want to be confined. They didn't want to be in somebody's picture perfect mold. They didn't want to be in somebody's box. They didn't like the idea of conformity whatsoever. And they would eliminate people as they got older and into their age and aged up in life. They were willing to cut people off that were not in alignment with them. Which, what this tends to do psychologically, which is, mind you, it is a good thing to remove people that don't allow you to be yourself, right? But this kind of creates some form of entitlement, if you will. And the reason why I say that is because in life, not everybody's going to agree with what you do, and not everybody's going to agree with your choices, not everybody's going to agree with your paths, right, and what you want. And because this person developed this personality of, well, it's kind of my way or the highway. If you don't agree with me or agree with what I want, then you have to be exiled, right? Now, this also transmutes to present day. But when I look at that energy and when I feel it, it goes back to their past life of being repressed. And that can show up in one of two ways in this new life. Either you continue to be repressed, you continue to mute yourself, silence yourself because that's what others want from you, or you can turn the opposite and rebel and, remove anyone, anything, people, places, or situations that are not in alignment with you or that don't agree with you. Well, it feels like your person may have bit a little bit too far to the left, right? Willing to remove anything or anyone that just was not in agreement with them. If you don't agree with me, then no, you have to go. And I don't mean in the sense of, I want to move, and if you don't agree with me, you're out of my life. Not in that sense, but when it comes to things that they truly want, right? When it comes to even love connections, being with somebody, and it's kind of the emperor energy. I want what I want. I want to be in control. And if you don't agree with my form of control, you have to go, right? And this stems from their childhood, right? Because of their past lives. Dealing with people that may have been a bit less than disharmonious in their life, people that may have caused conflict, that may have caused issues that they weren't really adapt or equipped or given the tools to handle appropriately. And because they weren't given the tools for conflict resolution at a young age, what happens? They go towards the opposite end of the spectrum of rebelling or just going straight into process of elimination, right? Because they didn't receive the tools from their parents or their upbringing on how to resolve conflicts appropriately. And I bring that up because we look at, more so present day here, right? So when I'm looking at the present day issues here with the hidden connection energy / present blockages, we have woman holding a heart, woman holding a coin, cornucopia. And I asked Spirit, because I'm looking at this, I'm like, why are two women here? Now, you could be a male Leo asking about two women, or you could be a female woman. I don't want to say asking about two women, but you can be a woman Leo, or you can be a male Leo, right? And these are two women or two men. That's what I was trying to say, so I apologize. Doesn't matter, though. So I asked, why are there two energies showing up here? I was a little confused until I started to really feel the timeline of everything, and then it made sense, right? So I said, Spirit, can you please clarify woman holding a heart, woman holding a coin, and cornucopia? We have the 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and 3 of Swords. And if you watch any tarot videos, you don't want to get those cards. You don't want to get those cards. You don't want to see those cards. So when I look at the hidden connecting energy / present blockages between you and your soulmate, Leo, whether you've met this person, this person, you've already dealt with this person, or this is somebody that you haven't came into contact yet, this can be predictable what you will go through with your person, right? So just listen up. When I see women holding a heart, women holding a coin, and cornucopia, your person, because of their upbringing, right? Because of this more so like emperor energy of control. I want what I want. And if you don't agree with me, then, you get exiled, right? Entitlement, right? Because not everybody's going to agree with somebody. Not everybody's going to be on the same page with you. So we have this conflict of interest because this woman holding a heart and woman holding a coin, you could switch it, man holding a heart, man holding a coin. Just flip it. Both of these energies aren't your energy. So in the present energy, the blockage, and this is what's being hidden. So you may not know about this right now, Leo. This is something that is under the surface, right? Not something that's visible. Some of you may know, again, it's a general reading, but there's two people here at present. And your person here, Leo, sees happiness with both of these people, but for different reasons. One is for the emotional aspect, and one is for the stability, financial, or societal aspect. Why is it split in two instead of one person that can provide both? Well, I go back into their past life. Being shunned, being repressed, right? Having to follow societal standards. Yes, they may have taken action to still pursue what they wanted, but again, it was in confinement. It was concealed, right? Because of judgment. They didn't want judgment passed on them. Society standards, society says this woman holding a coin is the best fit for your soulmate. And based off going with what society says, your person is dealing with somebody that society deems, right, for whatever reason, they feel that this woman would look best on pen and paper. But this is not the woman that they love. The woman that they love, it feels like that's more your energy with this woman holding a heart. And don't get me wrong, both women serve their purposes. So it's not like the woman holding the coin is somebody that this person doesn't want. Because if this was somebody that they didn't want, based off their energies, they wouldn't even be present or around in their life, right? They're not going to keep anybody in their life that they don't want or that they don't feel is on the same terms or page as them. But is their heart really happy? No, their heart is happy with you. Their heart wants you. So what does this person do? We do have the 9 of Swords here, 7 of Swords. Something's being hidden from you, Leo. And again, this is the hidden connecting energy. So if you are dealing with somebody that, again, if you know your soulmate, right? If you don't know your soulmate yet, this would be something that's predictive. But if you know your soulmate, you may be in a space where this person has either dealt with another person or they may be showing that they're dealing with somebody else. And it's not because they truly love this person, not because they're in love with this person, not because that their heart is pulled to this person and this person is everything that they want. And mind you, you could have already went through this energy with this person, Leo, right? All of you guys are on different timelines. So they're not with this person because they truly want them. It's a connection that makes sense. I can rationalize a woman holding a coin, but emotions, feelings, a spiritual connection, a soul connection, something that you can't place on pen and paper, it's only something you can feel. How do I rationalize that, right? How do I make sense of that? How do I conform and put that in a space where I can logically make sense of it? You can't. But that's where their heart is being pulled towards. That's where their heart is being called towards. And we have this 9 of Michael, right? Your worry is unnecessary. Feelings of regret, guilt, and worry. Not knowing what to do. Because they want you. They feel cornucopia with you. They feel things that they've never felt with you. Experiences that they've never felt with anybody. An intensity that is unlike any other. But again, society says it's the woman holding the coin, right? And again, you flip a man holding a coin. I'm just reading the names off the cards, okay? So Leo, it's a really interesting dynamic because we have the 3 of Swords, which is letting me know there's 3 people here, right? There's hurt, there's pain, whether you've already experienced this, whether this is something to come, but somebody in this situation gets hurt. And I don't feel like it's you looking at the rest of the cards that I have laid out in front of me. Somebody gets hurt. Somebody gets betrayed. Somebody gets backstabbed. Somebody gets denied. No longer receiving access to somebody's life. And your person has to make this choice and this decision. And with the 9 of Michael here, it's not an easy decision. What do I do? Because both women make sense, but the woman holding a coin, again, on societal terms, it makes sense clear as day. But the woman holding a heart, whatever this is here, it's like they want you and they love you and they have these feelings for you, but they also have feelings for another energy. So I want to see something really quick. Here we go. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What else is holding Leo soulmate back? And the hidden energy. What else is holding Leo soulmate back in the hidden energy, spirit? Okay. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right. The spiritual quest. 8 of Cups. Having to emotionally walk away. 5 of Cups on the bottom. Right? 5 of Raphael. Having to abandon the situation. So this could have been, Leo, what it feels like. Either somebody with this woman holding a coin, which talks about longevity. This could be a past ex that they haven't let go of or that they were still dealing with. Because I was wondering, something's missing here. There's a key element missing, and I'm glad I clarified. Because both of these talk about needing to leave the past, and the past, walk away from the past. So it's like on the heart space, your person connected to you, your soulmate connected to you, Leo, but they're still attached to the past. Whether they're still dealing with them in the 3D or whether they're energetically linked, it doesn't matter. This energy is still here. And this energy has to be removed, which I see with the 8 of Cups. Your person is wanting to leave that energy in the past. And I do see it going forward as well, that that's what's happening. But again, when we rationalize things, I have this history with this past person. We've had these experiences. We've had these memories. And it's a troublesome energy for your person to leave this in the past. And they do have a lot of regrets about walking away from this person, whether it's in the 3D or it's just energetically leaving it behind. But the heart, the soul can't help who it wants. So I look further over, right? Because when I look over and I look at the purpose behind this connection, we have the King of Water, King of Water, King of Cups, King of Raphael. Power, purity, and perspective. A calm and clear mind is free to see differently. So the purpose behind this is somebody needing to have an understanding of their power, having an understanding of their perspective, having an understanding of their truth, having clarity, right? When I feel these energies here, your person is gaining, how can I put this? A clearer understanding, a clearer perspective of why you guys were brought together. I go back to this Emperor energy that I have to keep referencing because it feels like, again, your person has pretty much lived a life of it's my way or the highway, that entitlement energy. I want what I want, and if I can't have it, then so be it, right? On to the next. And this is needing to have compassion, needing to have understanding. Your person had to learn, my mind is moving faster than my tongue. Your person had to have an understanding of what compassion is, of being able to see other people's perspectives, of being able to understand other people's feelings, understanding other people's situations, right? A lot of your person's life has been based on a singular perspective of what they want, what's best for them, what they like, what they don't like, who they want in their life and who they don't want in their life. And they didn't really give much cadence to how it affected other people but themselves. With the King of Cups, he's not like that, right? So your energy of coming in and awakening the heart area, awakening the heart chakra, making your person feel things and understand somebody's perspective from a different angle, especially if this third party energy wasn't just energetic, but there was a physical presence. You really push this person to the surface when it comes to understanding how their actions can affect somebody else, how their behaviors can affect somebody else, how their shortcomings can also spill over into somebody else, right? Whether it's intentional or unintentional, your person has had to undergo a transformation of being able to be compassionate, empathetic, being able to be generous and honorable when it comes to other people and not just themselves. right? Understanding that they have a lot of power within them and their actions hold a lot of power, and they didn't really care how it affected others, right? But now they are understanding or coming to that understanding that their actions not only affect them, but it affects other people and the power within that, right? Purity. This is such a beautiful energy because it's your person is cleansing themselves. I'm looking at the Temperance card, the Star card, really going through that inner transformation, that inner undergoing, that inner insight to wash away and remove a lot of these behavioral patterns, these conditionings that affect them as a human being, but also affect others that they really didn't give, like I said, much care to, how their actions affected others. They just cared for themselves. This perspective that you've awakened within this person, Leo, is life transformative, is life changing. And for our soulmates to come into our life, they have some reason and purpose, right? And you served your purpose, and you are serving your purpose, and you will serve your purpose if you haven't met your soulmate yet, right? And with this King of Raphael, because it talks about following your creative passions, it's eliminating this outer and inner layer of that, again, Emperor energy of I want what I want. I don't care what anybody else thinks, wants. I'm not giving care to anybody else's feelings or emotions or situations. I want what I want. Being able to shed that and get more back into a generous, warm, honorable, caring outer layer and inner layer, back to where they were in their past life before they were repressed, before they were told not to be a certain way, getting back to that original essence of who they are. It also is allowing them to get back in touch to their original creative side that they really didn't get to express or be in touch with in their past life, right? Because people within their time frame of their past life felt like that wasn't the most productive thing to do. That wasn't something that you should indulge in, creative pursuits. Psh. But now, because of you and this transformation you're undergoing with this person, they're now able to tap back into these energies. So Leo, this is really beautiful. So I look at the future forward. So we have blossoming abundance, sacred plan, take charge and action, envy, wisdom, and Six of Ariel, which talks about these Six of Pentacles. Immediately my eye goes to this envy, because whoever this woman holding the coin is, they will be envious. You will have people envious of your connection because you end up with the person that you want, but the person that actually needed you. This person needed you, Leo, and I don't care if they decide to admit it or not. And I know it's never a good thing to say we need somebody, but if it wasn't for you, if you weren't the catalyst for this person, they would be still living a somewhat destructive life, not caring about other people, not giving cadence to what other people want or how they feel. Because of you, you've transformed this person's life. So they needed you. And they understand that. They understand that this was something very sacred. We do have sacred plan here. And also, too, this was something that was divinely orchestrated, divinely guided, divinely meant, divinely blessed. This is a person that you were meant to be in their life. This was a catalytic connection. You were meant to transform this person's life. And if there's going to be anybody that is going to transform somebody's life, it's a Leo, right? As always. So whoever this third party energy, whether they are just energy or there's somebody that was actually present in this person's life, there's envy because you are now with this person. And now you are actually getting a deeper level of love, a very in-depth level of love, something that is not surface, but something that is all-encompassing. You're getting a true divine counterpart and soulmate, something that they didn't get to experience with this person because, again, this was a connection that looked good on pen and paper, but not on the soul level, right? So with wisdom, again, a lot of lessons that were learned because of you, and a lot of lessons that will be continued to be learned because of you. And blossoming abundance with the Six of Pentacles, an equal give and take, a healthy connection, a healthy balance. And with blossoming abundance, this is the energy of whatever you two perceive as a healthy connection, right? Whether that's getting married, whether that is, just having a long-term partnership, you two and your cats and dogs and birds, I don't know, right? But whatever it is for you, Leo, and your person, this connection is like, oh jeez, it's like the sweetest fruit. It just gets sweeter over time, like wine, right? It ripens over time. And that's what this is, and that's the purpose of this connection. This isn't a connection, this isn't a soulmate connection, Leo, that, you know, you guys grow and you develop and you evolve, but you hit a plateau at a certain state. No, it continues to get sweeter with this age, develop more and more with this age. You guys just melt into each other, and you guys go through so many different phases of life together. You see so many different stages of life with each other as individuals and as a unit. And each stage, it just gets sweeter and sweeter. And yes, there are people that's going to be envious of that. But with this take charge and take action, Leo, again, if there's another energy that is here within your soulmate's journey, within that connection, they are taking action to remove that. They are taking action to eliminate that. They are taking action to balance things out with you. They are taking action to have abundance here with you. But your person definitely has had to go through their lessons, or they are currently going through their lessons. And if you haven't met your soulmate yet, they will be going through these lessons when you meet them. Okay? But Leo, this soulmate journey is not an easy one. There are detours, there are blockages, and there are roadmaps that lead all different kind of crazy directions in different crazy ways. But in the end, you end up to the destination. And that's the beautiful thing about life and soulmate connections, right? They're never a straight path forward. It's never a simple journey. It's never, we find each other, we get together, we date, get engaged, and then get married. It's never like that. There's always some form of detour, some form of conflict, some form of concourse. There's always something in the way. But you know why? That's how you strengthen the bond. That's how you strengthen the unit. That's how you sweeten the connection. When you overcome these obstacles and these hurdles and these hurts and these pains, and you can make it to the other side and continue to build in a healthy way, that's what makes the connection sweet. That's what makes the connection strong. That's what makes the foundation unbreakable. And a lot of us tend to take that aspect or element within a connection for granted, right? Because, you know, it does hurt to be hurt. It hurts to have external factors. It hurts to have things that causes detours, right? We just want our relationship to be smooth sailing, but that's not what builds a strong, healthy connection. I've always said this. You don't know if the person truly loves you until they see you in all 4 seasons. Happy, sad, broke, and what was the other? Happy, sad, broke, and it's not depressed, but there was one more season. I'm so sorry. I forgot the last season. But until they've seen you through all 4 seasons, right, you don't know how truly strong that love is. And this soulmate connection, Leo, is going to take you through all 4 seasons. So you have to ride the wave and go through the journey. But if you can make it through this journey and out the other side, and not saying you have to deal with abuse or anything of that nature, please don't take it out of context, right? But I'm saying if you're able to overcome these hurdles and battles and conflicts with your person, the reward is so much sweeter. The foundation is so much stronger. It becomes unbreakable. So tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, we got betrayal. Trust this part of your journey. Understanding that through pain, this is teaching you and others to love more deeply in a higher divine capacity. That's exactly what I just said, because there's another person here. But through understanding this and going through this pain, and not telling you have to endure any BS, okay? But if you guys can come back in a healthy manner and heal things together, right? Or go through this journey and be able to heal things in the end, it does allow you to deepen this connection, deepen this love. May I have one more for my Leos? Divine Feminine. So for my masculines, this is your Divine Feminine that you're dealing with, your soulmate. For my feminines, you are the Divine Feminine here, right? So it's just confirming the energies. May I have one more for my Leo, Spirit? What do they need to know about this soulmate journey? What do they need to know about their soulmate journey? Thank you. Bottom of the deck is, wow. We have bottom of the deck, external party, karmic contract, Family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibilities are the cause in stress. Past life soulmates. You've had many past lives together, so this is confirming that this is your past life soulmate. And we have addictions. Physical addictions, emotionally addictive thoughts, or other negative patterns of behaviors are affecting this connection. So Leo, again, your person's behavior, their low tolerance, my way or the highway, the conditionings, because of their childhood, because of their past lives, because of life experiences too. We still got to remember life experiences condition us as well, right? So because of these conditions, it does affect this connection. But because of how strong this connection is, because of the past lives you shared together, and because this person is a part of your destined path, as well as you're a part of theirs, we do have the divine feminine here, backing that up again. This is a situation that you are able to overcome. Nonetheless, is it the most easy situation? Of course not, but no true relationship. And you ask anybody that's been married 30, 40, 50 plus years, how easy their marriage was, how easy their relationship was. And they would tell you it was not. But at the end of the day, they were able to overcome it because of being able to work through those difficulties and keep love and a healthy balance at the forefront, right? Leo, your soulmate journey is quite a beautiful one. Yes, it does have its heels, but all of us will have those along our soulmate journeys. So Leo, it's been an absolute pleasure to read for you. If you want to know specifically in regards to your own soulmate journey, what's happening with you and your specific person, definitely click the link in the description box below and I'll be happy to do a personal reading. If this resonated with you, if you already met your soulmate, leave a comment letting me know you've already met your soulmate, or if this is resonating with you in your soulmate journey. And even if you haven't met your soulmate yet, let me know if you're looking forward to meeting them. All right? So Leo, I will catch you on the next video. It's a pleasure as always. And I love you guys to pieces. Bye.